Excuse me, boss.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
My name is Dawson. I'm an independent journalist. I'm going around in Brantford just asking local Canadians who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. What do you think about the current state we're heading as a country? Would you say we're heading the right way, in your own opinion?
Under Trudeau's leadership? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
I'd pick a dead dog before him.
Wow, a dead dog over Trudeau any day. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't vote for him, obviously,
Why?
because then you get the Indians out of here. Then you get the Indians out of here. I'm Indian myself, though.
You're turning against your own people.
Yeah.
You don't vote,
No,
but you just said things sucks.
they don't listen to you anyway. They make promises and they don't follow through.
So you don't have faith in anyone?
But he didn't stick to his promises like
Yeah.
most politicians.
Yeah. And
Right.
what are those promises, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, the military.
How does it make you feel that they're bringing in these the immigrants into this country and they're giving them shelters and housings while the homeless people in Canada aren't really getting that support? How does that make you feel? Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Brantford, Ontario. Show them so they can see exactly. That's a city hall, as you can see. This is actually my first conservative city I've been to since I've been, just traveling, going from city to city. Also, I've been noticing that a lot of people are telling me, yo, Dimani, come to Alberta, come to this province, come here. Guys, I'll be there soon, trust me. Right now, I'm just sticking to the closest cities near me. And I'm from Ontario, so it just makes sense for me to go to the closest cities near me. But anyways, just like I always say, this is one of many election videos I'll be dropping on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out for any future videos just like this in the future. I also noticed one thing. Someone in the comments pointed it out. He said, do you post any on your platforms when you're going from city to city? Yes, I do post on platforms. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description. Click the first link in the description and it will take you straight to my Instagram. And I post on my story what city I'm going to. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. But yeah, anyways, let's go find out who the people in Brantford will be voting for. Are they still sticking with the Conservatives or the Liberals? Who knows? Let's go find out. What do you think about the current state we're heading as a country? Would you say we're heading the right way, in your own opinion?
Under Trudeau's leadership? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Why do you say that?
I think he should have stayed a drama teacher. To be honest, I don't think he has any idea what he's doing. From every single time I hear him speak, it's just nonsense. It's all fluff, bullshit.
With everything you just said, who do you think is the right person to step in and to execute this crisis that's going on in our country?
I think Pierre.
Poilievre?
I think he's at least honest, which I respect in a politician.
Yep.
It's rare to find an honest politician.
Yep, that's true.
So I think he's at least that, and I think he has some good policies as well.
Yeah, well said. So there's a saying that Pierre Poilievre says is axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, stop the crime, bring it home. What's your take on that? Do you believe that he's going to stand on that?
I think he's going to try. I mean, it's difficult to actually get done what you say you're going to get done. There's going to be pushback. I don't know. From what I've seen, I think he's honest and actually cares about the people instead of just the power, like Trudeau.
What do you think would be the first thing that he would do for this country?
First thing,
To put it back on his feet, you would say?
what he's like you said, build the homes. I think that's what he's really driven home. So I think that'll probably be the first thing that he would aim to accomplish. So
Well said, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't want to hold you back, but thank you so much.
have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Take care.
I'm gonna vote. I'd pick anyone other than him.
Other than Trudeau, huh?
Yeah.
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 So,
I'd pick a dead dog before him.
wow, a dead dog over Trudeau any day. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
So what's your take on Justin Trudeau, though?
He's not a very smart man, and he seems to contradict himself a lot. I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what the videos the short clips I see on social media, he seems to just make points that don't make sense a lot.
Yeah.
And just beat around the bush way too much, and I don't really like that.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say if you had to vote today, at this moment, who would you vote for?
Probably that Pierre dude.
Pierre Poilievre?
Yeah.
I hear you. Why?
If I had to, I don't know anything about him, but the clips that I see on social media, he makes sense sometimes. But yeah, he seems to be the better of all the evils.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm going from cities to cities, just asking the locals who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. I'm not looking for a good answer or a bad answer, literally just your opinion.
No idea who the fuck to vote for. I don't pay attention to none of that politics shit.
I hear you.
Where you guys from?
I'm from far away. I can tell you that. I'm far away. But what's your take with the way things are going on in this country?
Bro, I don't do none of this lawn talk shit.
Oh, you don't do none of this?
No.
Oh, my fault. All right, take care, brother. Well, I guess it's too cool for me. Let's find someone else. You don't vote?
No.
But you just said things sucks.
They don't listen to you anyway. They make promises and they don't follow through.
So you don't have faith in anyone?
Not really, no.
What's your take on Pierre Poilievre? A lot of Canadians are saying that he's the right person to step in and make a change for this country.
Honestly, never heard of him.
Really? He's for the conservative leader.
No idea.
What about Justin Trudeau?
He can go back to wherever.
He can go back wherever?
Yeah, I don't like him.
What would be your biggest fear if he gets reelected?
Things are gonna get worse.
Does it get worse?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, take care. I'm an independent journalist. I'm going around in Brantford just asking local Canadians who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025.
I haven't been following it at all, actually.
Been following it?
It's going to be probably conservative, though. I think we need to make a change for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you say conservatives, if you don't mind me asking?
What's that?
Why do you say conservatives, if you don't mind me asking?
I just think we need to change. I'm not going to blame the government at all, but I just think we need to see something change. But for the most part, I'm just kind of on my hustle horse working for myself. So,
Well, what's your take on Justin Trudeau, if you don't mind me asking that?
it was positive after we got free weed, but that was pretty much it.
Is that one of the main reasons why you voted for him?
Yeah, for the most part. If I'm being honest, yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think this country has head down for these past years with Justin Trudeau in office?
What's that?
What do you think this country has been heading down this past years with Justin Trudeau in office?
Housing crisis. I just bought my first house, so
Really? Congrats.
Thank you.
That's huge.
I'm surprised I was able to do it, but yeah.
Wow. Congrats, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So you're voting for the Conservatives, right? Conservatives?
Yeah.
Technically, so basically Pierre Poilievre, he's the leader of the Conservatives.
Yeah.
What do you think Pierre Poilievre is going to do for this country?
Just hopefully better economy. Again, I'm not super well educated on this stuff, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no worries.
But I remember my parents saying that they were a big Stephen Harper.
Yeah, Stephen Harper.
Whoever the last guy was. The economy was really good, and they had a better life than I think what we have now. So that's basically all I need to know.
What's one message you have for Justin Trudeau if he's watching this video?
I think you're just a little bit too young, maybe, to really know how to run a country. I'm not saying that I'm any better by any means, but for the most part, it's I think he was just maybe a little bit before his time.
Well said, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night, sir. Once again, congrats on the house. That's huge.
Thanks, man.
That's huge, man. I'm trying to be just like you. Can I ask you guys a quick question?
Yeah.
I'm a journalist.
Okay.
I know this is kind of weird, I'm already recording. Who will you guys be voting for this upcoming election in 2025?
I haven't done a proper amount of research on the candidates. Are you talking about in Canada, right?
Yeah, Canada, yes. Federal.
For Prime Minister.
Yeah, Prime Minister, yeah.
I don't actually know yet. That's a problem.
What about you, my friend?
Yeah, I also feel like I need to do some more research. Wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You're not in the are you in the journalism program at Laurier?
No, I'm not. I'm an independent journalist. I have over 100,000 Canadians watching. I built on my own. Yeah, break by break.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'm just grinding.
Good for you.
So.
Had any other responses of people actually?
Oh yeah. I'm actually doing
I feel bad because I literally haven't done
Yeah, no worries. I'm actually doing a tour in Ontario right now. Just going from cities to cities.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from originally.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing great.
Yeah. Could I ask you guys one more question?
Yeah.
Where do you guys think we're heading as a country? Based off of the things you guys have seen on social media, with the news, just in general.
I would say that specifically when I'm looking at the news, I'd end up with a much more critical and sad perception of the world.
Okay.
And the less I do that, the more I feel like, it's not necessarily that bad. So.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have anything worthwhile.
You're in school, right?
I am in school. I'm in a journalism program, so I'm used to asking the questions.
Oh, I see. So I have you in a spot right now, huh?
The state of the country.
I would say I feel like there's like a perception of what's the word,
Yeah.
like polarization. Like there's a perception of it. I'm not sure that like if you really break it down that people on either side of like the political spectrum have like really different ideas about what they want for like the future of the country, but there's like a perception that's like in the media.
Take care.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Beautiful dog, sir.
Oh, thank you.
By any chance, sir, I'm an independent journalist. Are you into politics by any chance?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. What's your take with the way things are going on in this country?
In Canada?
Yeah. Okay.
I think they really dropped the ball. As far as we used to be the world's peacekeepers, and now we're just nothing. We don't have a reputation. We don't have any say on the world stage. We're just following everybody along, and I think we're way better than that. We got all kinds of newcomers coming into this country that should be making this country great, and it's not happening. I don't know if it's going to happen in my generation or not, but a lot of the kids around know what they're doing, and I'm really proud to see them stepping up because us boomers aren't going to be around forever, for sure.
And who do you think has caused this for everything to go down in this country to flip?
I'd say the governments. I'd say the governments have allowed it to happen, and us as the citizens, we've allowed it to happen too. So it just seems like we're a bunch of, some of us are sheeple, they call them, and some are not, but there's not enough of us that aren't, supposedly.
Well said. Sorry to cut you off. Some Canadians say that things went downhill in this country after the pandemic. Would you agree on that?
I'd say it started when Trudeau was elected, but that's being too political. But he served his time and purpose. But I think there's better ways to lead a country, and he had his time. But I think it's better to have somebody new take the stage. It doesn't matter to me whether it's NDP or Conservatives or the Veterans Party. It doesn't matter as long as somebody's out there to make a difference, for sure.
Well said. Now, with everything you just said, who will you be voting for this upcoming election?
I vote the Green Party traditionally, but in order to make an impact this time around, I think I'm going to vote for Mr. Singh for the NDP.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see, Mr. Singh.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, why Mr. Singh?
He's for the people, and he's honest, and people, when he talks, people listen.
Okay, I see.
And you got to have a good person in order for people to follow, and I think he's a pretty good person.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's your take on Pierre Poilievre? A lot of Canadians are saying that he's
just being more reactionary. You know, he's just trying to be the opposite of what Trudeau is. But if he's got any substance or not, we'll have to wait and see. For sure.
Well said, sir.
Friend, I've got to get rolling. Yeah.
Beautiful dog, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, brother. I love the hoodie. Love the hoodie. Love it. Are you in a rush by any chance?
Yeah, no.
What's it like to live in Brantford?
Well, if I say that's not too much rush over here. Yeah,
and what's one thing you like about the city?
The city, I'm actually an international student here, and was planning to find a work. And fortunately, I find one, so that's why. That's the main reason.
Okay. Yeah. I see. No worries. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I know you can't vote. If you could vote, who would you vote for between Justin Trudeau or Pierre Poilievre?
The other party, I guess.
Another party?
Yeah.
What party is that?
The one that you said.
Conservative?
Don't want to give you Justin Trudeau.
No Justin Trudeau?
No, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, the reason behind is, as you can see, it's not at the behalf of like international students. So that's the main reason. Like,
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's bad when an international student is picking Pierre Poilievre over Justin Trudeau. Well said. Much love, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm kind of in a rush, guys. As you guys can tell, it's late. My camera died on me, so I had to run to Best Buy, and it was like 20 minutes away from here. I had to go to Best Buy, buy a new camera, and now I'm just trying to get clips in as soon as I can. I'm trying my best to get these clips in, because everyone right now, this is the time where everyone is going home. Because let's be honest, I don't know that much about this city, but when it gets dark, it means time to go home. I'm doing a tour in Ontario right now. I'm going from cities to cities, asking the local Canadians who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. I'm not looking for a good answer or a bad answer, just your general opinion with the way things are going in this country.
I'm out of age.
How old are you?
17.
17. Well, first of all, for a 17-year-old, I give you credit. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Love it. Beautiful. Let me hear it real quick. Just rev it real quick. Let me just hear it. Hey, my bad. But Do you know anything about Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, I wouldn't vote for him, obviously.
Why?
Because they need to get the Indians out of here.
Hmm?
They need to get the Indians out of here. I'm Indian myself, though.
You're turning against your own people.
Yeah. They're making us look bad.
Okay, I hear you.
I go to McDonald's, right? No, Tim Hortons. Today, actually.
Yeah.
On my break. I asked for a ice cap with the caramel shot. I know, some white girl stuff.
Yep.
They said, you want a Big Mac?
Why? What, you saying you don't speak English?
Don't speak English, bro.
And how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel disrespected. Because I know English.
Yep.
Because my parents actually came here. And they actually worked.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know?
Yeah.
They're not working.
Would you say that? Sorry, say that again.
They're stealing our jobs.
Would you say that they're getting like free? What's what I'm looking for? I wouldn't say free handouts, but do you feel like the immigrants are being pushed out more into this country?
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel as a young Canadian? For an example, we see that today that young Canadians are struggling to, the average Canadian nowadays can't get a job. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel like I don't know if I can answer anymore.
Anymore?
No.
All right. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Once again, love the car. Right, that's your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah. Take care, mom. You have a good son. Who would you vote for?
Anybody but Trudeau.
Anybody but Trudeau?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
Just because what he's done. He done some good stuff off the start, but he didn't stick to his promises like most politicians.
Yeah.
Right?
And what are those promises, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, the military and what. Look around in the cities these days. All you see is people pushing carts. He doesn't care about his own people. No, I'm not prejudiced by any means, but he's bringing thousands upon thousands of immigrants in and displacing.
Do you live in Brantford?
I live here. I just got off the street myself.
Yeah.
You know.
What's it like to live in Brantford?
What's it like?
Yeah.
I used to never want to leave Brantford, but I did leave Brantford, for about 8 years. I went up north. I came back. I looked at Brantford and the way it grew, and I thought, oh, it's really looking good.
Yeah.
But then I just started noticing people's furniture right on the street being evicted. Right? And then I've lived here for 50 years, minus 8, that I was up north.
Yeah.
Never have I ever seen it as bad.
Yeah.
And, I thought I could come back here because things went haywire up north with.
Yeah.
And worst mistake I ever made, to tell you the truth.
And what's one thing you like about this city?
What's one thing I like?
Yeah.
There are some very, very good people in this city.
Yeah.
And without them, this situation would be way, way worse.
I see.
The government doesn't even take care of us, help us with food and stuff like that. And there's people that are working that are going to the food bank, and they don't help whatsoever. If it wasn't for the Christians and the churches and stuff like that, I don't know where half the people be. Honestly.
Earlier you mentioned that you used to be in the streets, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I have a personal question for you. As a Canadian, speaking with someone who was in the streets before, and how does it make you feel that the Canadians are bringing it in? I'm pretty sure you know about the migrant crisis that's going on in this country.
Yep.
How does it make you feel that they're bringing in these the immigrants into this country and they're giving them shelters and housings, while the homeless people in Canada aren't really getting that support? How does that make you feel?
That doesn't make me feel bad because I'm an immigrant myself.
Okay, yep.
I immigrated in 74, 76 with my parents, but never got anything like what the immigrants are getting these days. They're hopping off the plane. They're a Canadian citizen. They got a house and a check and the whole shit and caboodle. I've been here 50 years and I'm still not a Canadian citizen, and I have to pay to become a Canadian citizen. I've lost all my ID. Right now, I get paid by the government. I'm on disability, right? But if I go to any place for any help, geared to income, housing, and stuff like that, they won't touch me because I don't have any ID. And my ID is not Canadian, right? It's British.
Yeah.
So it's just unbelievable. I've tried and tried and tried hundreds of dollars and been refused. How can you get ID without one piece of ID? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Yeah, I want to ask them to that because you mentioned that they basically get everything as soon as they get here.
Yes.
So why does the government give them free handouts? Like, why do you think they kind of put the immigrants over its own people? Because we see that the average Canadian nowadays, they can't really buy a house, or just in general. Sorry, not even the average, just in general. They can't buy houses. There's more food banks now.
Yep.
A lot of Canadians are going there.
Oh, yeah.
And we see that they're giving out billions of dollars outside of the country. And on top of that, they actually gave away $1.5 billion just this year, helping out refugees from Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't begrudge them, you know. They're in a rough situation, and they need to be taken out of there, right?
But don't you think that homes should be getting fixed first before you bring anyone to your house?
Yes, you know, where I would make, you know, where it comes to Ukraine and stuff like that, I'd make maybe limitations on that, right? But not just everybody, you know. Take care of your own. Take care of your military that fought for years, you know.
Yeah. Now, with everything you just said, who will you be voting for this upcoming election?
You know, I'm not allowed to vote, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really?
Because I'm not a Canadian citizen.
Oh.
I can vote Fed, municipal.
Okay.
Right, but I can't vote federal.
Okay. Hypothetically speaking, if you could vote, who would you vote for?
If I could vote, I haven't really been following it that much. You know, I've been more or less, you get blasted with United States, Trump and Kamala, right?
We see that, That's what's trending right now.
And I'd rather see her sit on the throne than him, for sure. I know, but as far as Canadian, you know, I've seen the odd, but it's not blasted at you like it is in the States and stuff, right?
If Justin Trudeau gets re-elected for this upcoming election, where do you think this country would head down?
Well, we're just getting further and further in debt. That's Trudeau and Ford, right? It just needs to go in a different direction, I think, you know? I've not been one to be political in any way. And as far as voting, I think I maybe voted once or twice for a mayor or something in Brantford, but as far as anything else, I can't. So.
All right, well said. Let's say if Justin Trudeau was watching, what's one message you have for him?
What's that, my friend?
Let's say if Justin Trudeau was watching.
Yeah.
What's one message you have for him?
Do what you say. Honesty is honesty. What comes out of my mouth is truth, and nothing else is not worth saying. The truth is the truth. If you say you're going to take care of your people, take care of your people.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good night, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Good luck.
Who are you guys be voting for this upcoming election, 2025, or just in general with the way things are going on in this country?
To be honest, I'm not really into politics.
Oh, you're into politics?
Yeah, not really.
And now's not a good time because I'm not happy with the way the fucking police system works or anything like that.
Like in this.
Yeah, just in general, you know. Yeah. Well, somebody stole my fucking $4,000 bike on Sunday. You think they're doing anything about that?
Yeah.
No, there's no rush, so, you know, it's up to me to serve up the fucking street justice.
Okay, understand. Yeah,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Sorry, boys.
Yeah, no worries. Take care. Well, you guys heard that, man. I don't blame him. He's probably going through it, just like how the other Canadians. The auto theft is a huge problem right now in Canada. I'm actually working on a big documentary on that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's gonna be coming out soon on how just our justice system works and everything. And I feel so bad for him. I could tell, like, I could see the pain in his eyes, and it's just so sad. But anyways, let's keep going. I know it's a bit dark. Hopefully you guys can see me. I know I blend with the dark a little bit. I'm joking. I'm not that dark. Come on. I'm pretty caramel. But yeah, it's getting colder and colder, man. Il fait trop fort, hein? Does he quoi? And yes, I speak French. I'm only mentioning this because someone in the comments last time was asking if I speak French, because I think I said a word in French this one time by accident and it just slipped out, and they're like, oh my gosh, she speaks French. Of course, guys, I'm a Supreme Canadian. What do you guys expect? If you're wondering what a Supreme Canadian is the Frenchies. Shout out to all my French Canadians out there. If you don't speak French, do better. Nah, I'm just joking. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you. This video, once again, it wasn't a rush. My camera died on me. and I forgot my backup batteries, and I normally have everything, and for some reason it wasn't in the back of my trunk. So I was shooting this video on a 54% battery. If you know anything about cameras, that's bad. Plus it was cold, so that means the camera dies faster. So I was just in a rush going left and right. I know this wasn't my usual. I was kind of out of my spot. I would say I wasn't really satisfied the way I did my interviews, but I think I did a pretty good job. Would you guys agree? Let me know in the comments.